building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, y'all done had a powerful Wednesday thus far. As y'all maybe can tell, I've been a little under the weather. But it is what it is, man. We're not going to let that stop the show, man. So just bear with the voice, man. I just got, just a little congested and whatnot. But we going to still build. We going to still get things off of our chest, man. Just a little stuffy. That's all we dealing with right now. Other than that, we all good physically. We feeling good, man. So how everybody living? How everybody feeling? What's the word? Talk to me before I start talking to y'all, man. Like I said, we got an important build today. Louisiana, my brother, what's the word? What's the word? You say everybody just jump to conclusions. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's how they do with us. Anais, peace, what's happening? What's the word? Montel, peace, what's happening? Appreciate that, my brother. Goldie, peace, what's happening? Yeah, we feeling a little better, man. We just a little stuffy. It is what it is. Like I said, they out here. We already know what they doing to the air, man, because ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. But it is what it is. I'm not afraid of getting a cold or something like that. I'm not afraid of getting a virus. I know my body is equipped to defeat it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all good. I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else be afraid. Once they get sick, they think it's the end of the world. Like, I'm good. I know my body is designed to fight it. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever hit me, it lasted for about a good day or two. All I had was like a little headache. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It was popping the little sea moss gummies I got, B12, vitamin D, all that good stuff, little elderberry, and then we was all in there. We good. Smoothies and all that good stuff. Chris, what's the word, my brother? Nice for sure. Eugene, peace, what's the word? Rayshawn, peace, what's happening? The Hawk TV piece, what's the word? Yeah, Goldie, it's a lot of speculation surrounding what actually happened. But my perspective, like, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, man, because I got about maybe 35, 40 minutes before my client come in. I just want to get everything off my chest. So all of the articles that's coming out now basically are saying that Antonio Brown felt that he was too injured to go back out there and play. And they wanted him to go out there and play anyway. But Antonio Brown was like, nah, I don't feel my best. So I don't want to go out there and play. So the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bruce Arians, was like, if you're not going to go out there and play per our request, then leave the field. And Antonio Brown left the field. And, he was dealing with like ankle issues and all that type of good stuff. And then I read something about another article that came out today that kind of confirmed it. Said he followed up with a doctor or whatever the case may be, I think, after the game, and they confirmed that his ankle was nowhere near 100% and he shouldn't have been out there. And so that led to people saying dumb things like, well, he wasn't injured enough to do jumping jacks in the end zone when he took his equipment off. Listen, if y'all comparing what Antonio Brown did when he took his pads off and jotted across the end zone and did some jumping jacks is in no way, shape, or form comparable to all the cutting, all the contact that you have to endure playing a game of football for 60 minutes. So what he did was like, man, I done been injured before and been able to do light stuff like that, man. Come on now, stop playing with us. Y'all can't be that stupid. Y'all can't be that stupid to say, oh, what he was doing in the end zone, he wasn't too hurt to do the little jumping jacks. If y'all think that little jumping jack that he did was able to show and prove that his ankle was fine, then y'all have never played football a day in y'all lives, man. That's totally different. Totally different. Oh, Bill, yeah, we all good. But then also, let's take a look at this, though. When it comes to the NFL, when it comes to all of these white-owned corporations, the bottom line is money. Who is Antonio Brown? Antonio Brown is one of the best players at his position. Antonio Brown also has had a track record of doing strange things, so to speak. So he has this track record. So when you take on an Antonio Brown, you should already know what to expect. So a lot of this stuff shouldn't catch you off guard. So they continue to bring Antonio Brown to their facilities on their teams because he's what? Going to help them win games. You get Antonio Brown, you get one of the best receivers in the league. So he's going to help you win. He's going to help your bottom line. So we see what it's all about when it comes to these white-owned corporations. It's all about the money. We can tolerate it. We can tolerate a lot of the nonsense as long as it's helping us win. Hence, they still haven't released that man because they don't want anybody else to sign Antonio Brown. So the head coach said, oh, he's no longer a Buck, but they still have not officially released that man because they don't want to release that man and then he go to another team and Antonio Brown come back and kill them. All right, here we go. They starting early on me. I'm back in this thing, man. My video did whatever it just did again, but we back in here though. All right, yeah, we back in this thing. I can't even take a day off and then come back and then boom. But yeah, it's a lot of different layers to this Antonio Brown situation because again, if you study the track record of Antonio Brown, now hypothetically speaking, if we gonna take everything the media tells us about Antonio Brown, again, we taking it on face value. If we are an NFL team and we take everything on face value in regards to what the media is telling us about Antonio Brown, why would I want to bring somebody like that in my locker room? According to what the media continues to tell us about Antonio Brown, there's no reason for me to want to deal with that type of headache. But these coaches, these owners, they gonna continue to bring in Antonio Brown into the locker room as long as he is able to help them win. If Antonio Brown was a mid-level player, he would not have lasted this long. He would not have lasted this long. And one thing about Antonio Brown, I feel like he knows that. Like I feel like Antonio Brown know that. Like I feel like Antonio Brown, one thing about Antonio Brown, he's not a dummy. Antonio Brown knows that he's Antonio Brown. He knows that he's one of the best receivers in this league. And he knows that at the end of the day, if a team want to win bad enough, they're going to bring him in. He knows that. Oh, yeah, Torenzo, yeah, you already know, man. They trying to get us, man. Yeah, they trying to get us, man. Always trying to shut us down. Can't even speak. Can't even speak the truth to power out here, man. Can't even speak the truth to power. But yeah, and I also, as far as the mental health situation, I'm not going to rule out the brother suffering from like CTE. Because I'm telling you, I started playing football in the 7th grade, and I stopped playing football in like the first half of my junior year of college, and I'm for certain that I'm dealing with some CTE, some brain damage from that. So I know that brother had some brain damage from playing football that long. I just know that for a fact. I almost feel like it's impossible to play the game of football for that long at certain positions and not have brain damage. So I also feel like that is factored in to some of his behavior. The brother has brain damage. It's not rocket science. Like if you didn't play football, bro, you didn't had concussions and didn't tell people, you didn't did all this type of stuff. We didn't all been there, done that if you didn't play football, man. And then a lot of people were saying, if he was injured or whatever the case may be, why was he suited up in the first place? Man, I played a whole football game with a separated shoulder. Like I literally played a whole football game with a sling in my arm, with a sling on my arm or shoulder. Like I had, like underneath my pads, my right arm was like this. That's how I played that whole entire football game. Like, come on now. Come on now, man. At the end of the day, man, what we gonna do as men, we gonna try to thug it out. But if we realize, like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do this, then we like, all right, man, you gonna have to take me out, coach. But initially, we gonna try to thug it out for the most part. Now, you got some soft dudes that ain't gonna try to thug it out at all. But if you done been there, done that, if you done been in the trenches, man, we done all tried to play hurt. We done all tried to play injured. We done all tried to do that. And then we done went out there and realized, like, man, maybe this was not a good decision. Because guess what? If Antonio Brown would have went out there and played hurt and then hurt himself worse, guess what the Bucs would have did? Guess what they would have did to Antonio Brown? Torenzo, my brother, appreciate that donation. Oh yeah, and that's the key. That's the key, my brother. That's the key. Everybody got something to say about that man. And like I said, really the only person that's gonna know the truth about the situation is him and the Bucks organization. Those are the only two people that really know the truth. But again, y'all know how I view the media. You believe none of what you hear, half of what you see type deal, man. So we know how they like to paint us in the media. So I don't necessarily always believe how they try to depict us in the media. So the things that they are saying about Antonio Brown, like they've been they've been going off about dude. When he had the fake vaccine cards, talking about he should have never been let back in the league because of those fake cards and all that type of nonsense. I said, that's crazy. Ben Roethlisberger. See, this is where I'm about to go. We about to go back to. They said the NFL should have never let Antonio Brown back in the league because of some fake vaccination cards. But Ben Roethlisberger is a whole rapist. Ben Roethlisberger, y'all can look this up. Ben Roethlisberger is a whole rapist, yo. Ben Roethlisberger, and this is just Ben Roethlisberger. It's a bunch of other situations in the NFL that have been covered up. Some of your favorite athletes did some heinous things and they got covered up. But they said Antonio Brown should not be let back in the league because of those fake vaccination cards. That's one thing I was watching on YouTube earlier. Dude was like, oh, he should have never been let back in the league because of that. All right, wow, but we got rapists, you know what I'm saying, about to retire, you know, after having a lengthy career in the NFL. That's what we on? Whole rapists, though. Whole rapist, man. Ben Roethlisberger, and that's Ben Roethlisberger, whole rapist, man. Whole rapist. Whole rapist out here, man. But he cool though. And it was another cat that was also, I think he was abused his wife or something, man. It was like a punter. I forgot his name. But it's a few of those situations. Few of those situations, man. Yeah, Big Smooth, exactly. Exactly. Aaron Rodgers, it's all good with Aaron Rodgers, though. It's all good with Aaron Rodgers. It's all good. It's all good, man. But hey, Antonio Brown, he got the fake vaccination cards. Oh man, that man should have never been let back in the league. And now that he did this, they're like, see, that's the justification. See, look at him. Look at him. Man, come on, man. We didn't all felt like this in corporate America as black people. Come on now. Y'all know we gotta stay watered up out here, man, when you fighting a little cold. Yeah, but we didn't all felt like that in corporate America. I know I'd have felt like that, you know what I'm saying, where I just wanted to take off everything, quit. Some of us have done that. Some of us have pulled an Antonio Brown in our place of employment. Some of us have done that. Like sometimes you just fed up with what's going on, man. Sometimes that's just how it is, man. They trying to get you to do something that you don't necessarily want to do. You don't feel like it's in your best interest, so you're like, all right, I'm gone. Hey, it is what it is. It is what that's how simple I look at it. They wanted Antonio Brown to do something that he did not want to do, and Antonio Brown quit. Simple. Like that's how simple this situation is. They wanted Antonio Brown to do something. Antonio Brown didn't feel like it was in Antonio Brown's best interest, so he left. Like that's how simple this situation is. But they want to paint this man out to be just crazy. All while they paint him out to be crazy, but nobody's trying to give the man the help that they claim that he needs. They just want to call him crazy and leave it at that. And Delano, what's crazy is they have not officially released him yet. So that's crazy. That's the crazy part. They haven't officially released him. So as of today, he's still a member of the team. And they doing that. You know why they doing that. You know why they doing that. They don't want to release that man. Then he goes to another team and he gonna end up playing the Buccaneers or something. And because Antonio Brown, like I say, one of the best out here. So they don't want Antonio Brown going anywhere else, man, and shining. So they know we're going to keep him hostage. Ryan, appreciate that. Yeah, Goldie, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We done had brothers do dirt and be remorseful. You know what I'm saying? And Ray Rice ain't getting no chance to come back. No chance at all. Now I'm gonna give you another example though. Like Ray Lewis. Man, Ray Lewis murdered a man, but then he turned his life over to Christ. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, you good. But Ray Lewis murdered a man, bro. Ray Lewis murdered a man, but he turned his life over to Christ, and now he be like the spokesperson for everything. You know? That's how you do it. You either white in these situations or you turn your life over to Christ and everything is good, everything is forgiven. So if Antonio Brown want to be forgiven, that's what he do. Turn your life over to Christ, Antonio Brown. Just do that. Just start talking about Jesus and all that type of stuff. Then you will be forgiven. You'll be good. 100%. I guarantee you 100% he'll be good. If he just turn his life over to Christ, now just Jesus this, Jesus that, everything will be forgiven. Antonio Brown will be good. Welcome back in the league. Yeah, Groove, for sure. Like, where's the help? All that criticizing, but they not offering help. So that's always funny to me. Real Supreme Justice. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, that Mike Vick situation. I still remember that like yesterday, man. I was a big Mike Vick fan. I remember that like yesterday when they did my man Mike Vick like that. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't even the one fighting the dogs, man. They just was doing it at his house or in his house. Crazy. You would have thought Michael Vick was down there straight slaughtering all type of humans, like he was Jeffrey Dahmer or something. Crazy. That situation was sick, man. Brandon, peace, what's happening? But Michael Vick lost years of his career from a dog fighting incident. Like, do y'all hear what we saying? Like, Mike Vick lost years of dog fighting incident. Michael Vick is still trying to repair his image from that situation. If I was Michael Vick, I'd be, forget all y'all, man. And it's crazy because what do? Excuse me, y'all, I can't get as fired up as I normally would, you know what I'm saying, due to this little cold or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate this little mellow energy because I want to really spaz, but I can't. So I'm trying to keep it cool. But Michael Vick had to do all that time, but then they kill animals for sport out here. Let's go deer hunting. That's cool. That's cool. They could do that. It's a sport when they do it. When we do it, it's a crime, though. You know what I'm saying? When we do it, it's a crime. When they do it, it's a sport. That's what's up, ain't it? Oh, Torenzo, 100%. Oh, Real Supreme for sure. You do. Oh, that's peace. That's peace. Yeah, but Vic, man, been trying to repair his image for the longest, man. And Vic he did everything they done asked of him, man. He did everything they done asked of him. He did everything they asked of him, man. But they can go shoot and kill a deer right now. And don't nobody think nothing of it. And then not only they gonna shoot and kill that deer, then they gonna go home and eat, and they gonna have a pig on that plate. They gonna have a chicken on that plate. They gonna have some fish on that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Just stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. Then all the type of animals, man. Listen. I remember I don't know if I made a status or I was just talking to somebody. But I was like, Americans, like when I mentioned that, the Chinese people, man, they chopping and killing the dogs and cats and putting it in the rice. And people be like, ew, like that's gross. I can't believe they would do that. But I'm like, man, look at what we eating over here. So you can't believe that they would kill a dog and a cat and feed it to the people, but we over here eating pigs, we over here eating octopus, we over here eating everything under the sun. But you can't fathom somebody taking a dog and a cat, chopping it up, putting in some rice and serving it to you. How is that grossing you out? Like, how is that grossing you out? But nah, yeah, they ain't ready for that type of conversation, though. They ain't ready for that type of conversation, man. Like, that's sick to think, oh, man, somebody chopping up a dog and cat, putting in some food. That's sick to think. The whole while, your plate is filled with that death. Filled with it. But yeah, man, I just want to know what the NFL plan to do for Antonio Brown since they criticize him so much. Like, what's the help? What's the help they offering? Since they think this man had lost his marbles, like, what are they gonna do for that kid? What they gonna do for him? All they keep trying to do is win games. So they keep just bringing Antonio Brown in so whoever he go to, he can help them win games. That's all they doing. Ain't nobody really trying to help that brother, though. And then it's messed up, man. Like, I noticed another thing, man. Black men, we just can't win. Because I saw a few posts on Facebook, and they was like, "Oh, y'all got to stop making excuses for a grown man." Talking about Antonio Brown, this could possibly be in a mental health situation. I'm like, dang, man. Like, we out here concerned about that brother's mental health, and now we making excuses for the brother. Like, he could have legit had a mental breakdown. That could have legit been what that was. But now people like, oh, stop making excuses for a grown man. Like, what? Like, we brothers can't win. We can't have a mental breakdown if that's what it was. We can't even have that. Oh, you making an excuse for a grown man. Like, I'm telling y'all, black men, we can't do anything. We gotta, whatever corporate America tell us to do, whatever whitey tell us to do, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. You cannot object. You gotta do it. Oh, yeah, Goldie. And like I said, even before they blackball him, they going to try to get everything out of him that they can. Because like I said, at the end of the day, they want to win. So it's going to be, Antonio Brown may get another shot because teams be wanting to win out here. And then when Antonio Brown serves no purpose physically, like athletically, then they just going to dump him away. It's going to dump him. We're going to discard of Antonio Brown. He's no longer useful to our bottom line, which is helping us win games. Like, when you are done serving your purpose, helping us win our games, helping us make our money, then now we discarded you. And we no longer care about your mental health after we discarded you. Like, that's how they do you. That's how they do them players. That's how they do them. Yeah, the real supreme. Yeah, I seen all of that. And then even if Antonio Brown, like I said, going back to the injury situation, even if he felt like he wasn't 100%, and they wanted him to go back out there, and he didn't want to go out there, I still feel like that's justifiable. I done been there, done that. When you feel like you too injured to play, but your coach out here calling you all type of soft and all this type of nonsense, and you know your body, you like, dog, like, I know I can't go back out there and play at a high level. And if I go back out there, like, I'm risking getting hurt worse or getting injured worse. Like, I done been in those situations myself. Like, I feel like my shoulder never fully recovered because I was out here playing with a sling on. Because you know how they do us. When we go out here and be like, man, I don't think I feel good enough to play. Oh, yeah, you soft, you weak, you this, that, and the third. You been there, done that. Been there, done that. So if Antonio Brown was like, nah, I don't feel 100%, like, I don't feel like, nah, I can't play at a high level, the level I want to play at, I feel like that's good enough. Antonio Brown know his body. Hey, Lano, and that's exactly what I'm saying. He made a decision. The point blank period, that's it. He made a decision. Whether or not the decision was right or wrong, who knows, who cares, but he made a decision. And like you said, he's in the public eye. That's the difference. He made a decision that he felt like was right and exact. And I'm not about to argue with him. I'm not about to tell that man, what you did was wrong. Nah, I'm cool with what you did. I'm cool with what you did. They out here talking about, man, you walked out on $1 million, and the man, Antonio Brown good. Antonio Brown good, man. He don't need $1 million from the NFL, man. Antonio Brown could do good on his own, man. Antonio Brown can do good on his own. At this point in the game, man, Antonio Brown is out there for his passion, for his love of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because he really not getting paid anywhere near what he's actually worth as far as like his skill level. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, like for real, at this point, Antonio Brown out there because he just want to play some ball. But Antonio Brown can generate those funds, man. But they want to make it seem like we all just slaves to the money out here. Louisiana for sure. And that's what they always do. They always bring up our past, man. That's why I'm kind of glad some of my Facebook pages got deleted. You know what I'm saying? Something ever happened to me, if they brought up them old Facebook pages, it'd be a wrap. It'd be a wrap. Like, I'll be done. Yeah, I'll be 100% done. Yeah, Ronald, that's what it is, man. He's a human, and he might be a human with some mental health condition. Like when old boy, what was his name? White boy, man, that shot up the church, man. They took him to Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Mental health issues. See, that's when we start having a conversation when they do something like that. When we do something like that, they bring up our past and all that type of nonsense. What's his name? Dylan Clay or something like that? Dylan Roof? Yeah, Roof. Yeah. He shoot up the church, we gonna take him to Burger King. That's what they do. They treat him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna treat him. Take him to Burger King. That's cool. Then we want to have mental health discussions. Not with Antonio Brown. Not with Antonio Brown. We just want to bash him. Like, oh, look at this. He's ignorant. He's walking out on this type. He's unprofessional. Man, listen. If they really was filming all of these practices, I tell you, unprofessional. Most head coaches in football, period, are unprofessional. Listen. If you'd never played football, if you've ever witnessed a football practice, it's nothing but unprofessionalism. Nothing but it. Nothing but it. Jay, peace, what's happening, my brother? Nothing but it. Nothing but unprofessionalism. So stop Antonio Brown, he's unprofessional. Boy, I tell you, man, if they filmed all these practices and listened to some of the language that was being used, the way some of these coaches talk to the players, the way they treat these players, come on, man, you will see what unprofessionalism looks like. Stop playing with me. Walker 4-4 for sure, man. We bouncing back. Like I said, I ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, my passion that I usually have. But it's all good. I have that like tomorrow, Friday. I'll be all right. See, that's the thing, man. The world just, you know what I'm saying, live in fear too much, man. I don't live in that fear. Like, I'm not afraid of getting a little cold or whatever the case may be, man. You know, that stuff still exists, y'all. For people that don't know, like, there are such things as, like, having colds. Like, everything ain't COVID out here, y'all. I just want to throw that out there, man. Like, everything ain't COVID, man. Some people just legitimately get colds, especially where I'm at, like, the weather getting crazy. We done went from 70 degrees to 19 degrees, like all that type of stuff, man. So it happens. So again, man, I understand my body is equipped to fight off a cold, to fight off a virus. And that's what my body is doing. My body does a good job. Like, I only been down for a few days. That's it. And I really physically don't feel that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just, y'all know how it is when you look stuffy. That's all that we dealing with now, though. But as y'all see, we back in the gym. We back working and all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all just. Oh yeah, Jay, for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stood on this square. Hey, and other people that's criticizing just mad because, you know what I'm saying, they ain't able to do that. Some people wish they could walk out on their balls right now. You know what I'm saying? They wish they could walk out on their job right now, just like that. Like, oh man, y'all trying to get me to do what? I'm gone. So other people wish they could do that, man. Listen, I don't have no problem when I see a brother walk out on something that a white person owns. Call me what you want to call me, but I don't see no problem with that ever. You know what I'm saying? Because these white folks, at the end of the day, that the owners for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't care anything about Antonio Brown. Let's just be real. They don't really care anything about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, if he broke his leg yesterday, they would have released him today. You know what I'm saying? If he broke his leg yesterday, like, oh, he's out for the year. He's out for 12 months. They would have cut him. They would have cut him. Shantae Peace Queen, what's happening? So at the end of the day, these corporations, these organizations that's white owned, they don't care anything about us brothers. They don't care anything about our sisters. So when I see a sister, when I see a brother abruptly leave a white owned corporation, I'm happy for you. Get up out of there. Free yourself. I'm Martin Luther free at last, man. So I'm good. I don't have a problem with that. I love to see it. I wish more people would do that. I wish more people would do that. Like, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Like I said, call me what you want to call me, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. Call it unprofessional. I feel like the way these white folks run the world is unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these rules and regulations that these white-owned corporations have are unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? And discriminatory and racist. So let's deal with that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to call us unprofessional when a job trying to tell us to do something and we don't want to do it, so we quit. Let's talk about a lot of these rules, regulations, and policies that they designed to discriminate against us that are unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? So don't play with me. Don't say, oh, something that he did was unprofessional. Listen, the way most of this country is constructed is unprofessional. So let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation. Matter of fact, somebody who they ain't even talking about lost a whole season. The young brother, Deshaun Watson. Man, what is happening with his situation? That brother career, man, like he losing his whole career out here. All of a sudden, man, like the Me Too movement got him. Me Too movement guy I ain't heard nothing about that situation. I ain't heard nothing about that situation recently. But that's another brother we got to keep our eyes on. What they doing to Deshaun Watson. That's another one we got to watch, man. We got to keep our eyes on his situation. Like, what's happening there? I can't even remember the last update I got on his situation. Like, I can't even remember. I can't remember at all, but that's what they do to us, man. Deshaun Watson is in the prime of his career. You know what I'm saying? They had to sit a whole season out because of these allegations. And I don't know if y'all know anything about football years, but like, dude, sitting seasons out in football, like, hey, man, like that's crucial. Luckily, he plays quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They last a little bit longer. But man, you can't just be missing whole seasons in football. Yeah, Real Supreme. Okay, that's what I saw. Settlements. It's crazy. So we already be knowing what's up when settlements are being made. We already know what's up when that's the case. We already know what we are when they start talking settlements. We already know what's happening. Oh, Santana for sure, for sure. Kuma, man, listen. Like I said, these white-owned corporations, if they treating you dirty, quit, quit. Do your thing. Yeah, Walker, like I'm curious, man. For more details to be revealed in this situation. Jason, peace. What's happening? What's the word? But yeah, I'm curious to learn more about this situation. But like I said, I ain't mad at it. All right, Brandon. Yep. That's so okay. That's the last thing I done heard. I got folks out there in Houston, so that's see what I'm saying. Man, losing his whole like in the prime of his career, man. That's how they do us, though. Yeah, that's what I said. That in the Kuma, that's what I was talking about earlier. Ben Roethlisberger raping women. Hey, he out here doing that for sure. Ben Roethlisberger definitely is a rapist. Vic Lorford. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we just gonna have to be doing your own thing. It's gonna be mandatory out here. Like, if you're not trying to get jabbed up, you're gonna have to have something that you own. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a couple side hustles. I thought that was the client pulled up, but nah, that's somebody else in this thing. But yeah, man, the way these jab mandates are lining up, man, you're gonna have to do your own thing out here. That's the only way, because at the end of the day, we don't own these jobs, so they can create whatever mandate they want. And that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So if they come out here and tell us we got to get jabbed up, like, we got to abide by their rules. So the only way to, you know what I'm saying, dodge that is to have our own ownership. That's the only way. Like, literally, that's the only way, man. It's time to get on your grind. It's time to create. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be a producer. Like, all of that. Creator, producer, all that good stuff. Like, that's what we got to get on. If we tired of playing by their rules, if we tired of following their policies and all that. Jason, you say, what do you think about the Aaron Rodgers issue? I mean, I feel like that mug got swept under the rug for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? But Aaron Rodgers wasn't doing nothing but he basically said something that I would have said. I just wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, been like the stuff that he was on with it. I would have said something totally different. But Aaron Rodgers was like, man, I got my own team of independent researchers, and this is what we discovered, and this is why I'm not, you know what I'm saying, jabbed up X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? They left it alone. I mean, they made a slight big deal out of it, but man, they swept that under the rug, moved on. Now, if that would have been, like I said, Antonio Brown fake vaccination card, now everybody want to, he should never be let back in the league. Come on now. That's childish. Kill, peace, what's happening? Read, peace, what's the word? What's the word? But yeah, it is what it is, man. We know what's up out here, man. If you don't know what's up, then I don't know where you've been living under a rock all these past few years, man. But we know what's up, though. Yeah, Walker, like I said, that's the way of the world is to do your own thing anyway. Like, that's the way the world is headed. Might as well get ahead of the curve. Might as well. Like, I ain't even, it's just, might as well. Because these jobs, man, it's disrespectful out here, man. It's just disrespectful. It ain't even worth it, man. Especially all the stress that it ain't worth it. Like, it's not worth it at all, man. You just might as well find you a little side joint that you own and control, and then focus on building that up, man. Because it's just a lot of disrespectful. Like I said, y'all know how I feel about corporate America, man. I don't even want to go off into another rant about that. Hey, Tyru, it's crazy that you mentioned Master P, man, because I had no idea. I read the book of Khalid, that's Khalid Muhammad's like autobiography type deal. Well, more so like a biography. But But in that book, man, he talked about how Master P was the first person to donate to like his little million man like march that he organized, I think in like New York. So Master P, and then it was crazy. I think he said Master P donated, man, I don't want to get the number wrong. It was either 10,000 or 100,000. It was one of those. But what's crazy is when Master P donated this money to Khalid Muhammad, the IRS came knocking at Master P's door. That's crazy. Master P could have donated to any other organization or any other person, and they wouldn't have came knocking at his door. He donated to Khalid Muhammad. They say, "Oh, we got to knock on his door." They tried to get Master P because he donated to Khalid Muhammad. That's crazy. I did not know that. Shantae, that don't like the logic behind that don't even make any sense. They want you jabbed up from a work from home position. Like, I don't even make sense. But yeah, man, Master P donated to Khalid Muhammad, man. It was either 10,000 or 100,000. I cannot remember the amount. I think it was 10,000, man. But I don't even think it was 10. I think it was like 100. It was a lot of money. And the IRS, they was like, hold on, Master P, what you donating to that for? What you donating to Khalid Muhammad for? Like, what you doing that for? Like, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, shout out to Master P though, man. Master P definitely a real one. Like, Master P is one of the ones that I fool with in that typical industry. But y'all, with that being said, man, I think my client that pulled up, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me on this particular stream. Like I said, I know I ain't 100%. So y'all gonna get a more energetic stream here in the near future. Probably tomorrow. But y'all be easy, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate the donation, all the comments. Y'all be easy out here. Enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.